Something, I've got an absolute monster. Oh my god, it is a monster. It's a literal monster. What's up, guys? Welcome back to J Hook Adventures. I am here at the beautiful Lake Erie Island of South Bass Island, and we are here for an entire week to do fishing missions in every spot imaginable. Now, the water is up significantly higher than it normally is, which is going to actually limit some of my fishing spots. Some of my better fishing spots actually are currently underwater, so I'm not going to have access to them. But with that being said, today we are at this little inlet sort of thing, almost like a miniature pond, and I'll take you over there. As you can see, it's looking really fishy. Now, I was actually here last night. We got in last night, but I did not film the fishing session because we had had a pretty rough day. All right, so I did catch a nice sheephead freshwater drum, and then I also hooked into a really nice catfish as well, but it got off because I was being a moron and too distracted with trying to get the bell off of the rod and let him get away. So, with all that being said, we're going to be fishing here. You guys might get a glimpse of a bald eagle in the background. They do inhabit this little pond back here, so let's get right into the fishing. Alright, so to get things started, I'm fishing for anything that bites, which means I'm just going to use a high-low rig, some bait on the bottom hook, some bait on the top hook, and we are just going to see what comes up. Straight down till you hit the bottom, let it sit, and just feel for vibrations. Got one. Alrighty, so let's wait for this golf cart to pass right quick. So golf carts are street legal up here, so okay, this is a round goby, and it is an invasive species, and you actually can't put it back. So he will go into the bait bucket. And if I don't decide to use any live bait today, then he will just have to, it'll be his last day. Alright guys, another little round goby. This will probably be the last one of these I show you, because I will, no joke, be catching these all day long. So I will only show you if something a little bit more interesting pops up. He's fighting real good. That's a nice drum. No, don't worry about the bell. Yeah, that is a nice one. That's new personal best by far. I'm trying not to put him down the rocks. Let's take him over here to the grass. I saw these guys swimming down there, and that's exactly why I started using live bait. I will get right back to you guys. All right, guys, 4 pounds. 4.3 pounds.
That's a drum.
Yeah, freshwater drum.
Who caught it?
Me.
Yeah, put up.
Alrighty, guys. That's what we just landed. We're gonna get him back into the water. 4.3 pounds. I'll get the ounce conversion on that for you. But for right now, I want him, 22 inches also, by the way. I'd like to get him back in the water. These are actually a fairly hardy fish, so he should be fine. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to film the release for you, though. Uh-oh. No, he's just playing for YouTube. There he goes. All right. Look at that huge water snake. That is called a Lake Erie water snake, and they were actually endangered for almost the entirety of my life. There he goes. But they recently were taken off the endangered species list, in part due to the invasive species of the goby. They eat them a lot, so I guess there is a benefit to everything. But with that being said, these gobies that I was using for bait, they are an invasive species. They eat all the native species eggs, and they're actually a huge pest. If you're fishing up here and you're anywhere near the bottom, you will catch them, as you saw me earlier. But anyway, I like to use them as bait because they're really good catfish bait at night. However, I saw those freshwater drums swimming around in there, caught one last night off video, and thought, well, if they worked last night, maybe they'll work in the day. I've never caught a drum in the daytime before, and it worked flawlessly. The line had been out for about 15 minutes. So the way it's set up, it's also a high-low rig. It's just obviously bigger hooks and live bait instead of worms. I'm not sure if I'm snagged or if I've got something. If I've got something, I've got an absolute monster. Oh my God, it is a monster. It's a literal monster. It's a snapping turtle. What on earth am I gonna do? Oh boy, that's not the monster I was thinking of. Okay, let's think here. Not the monster I was planning on. That being. That's why it felt like such a snag. Oh, that's a huge snapping turtle, bro. Come on. It's just barely hooked. Got him. Oh, no I didn't. He took my hook. It'll rust out though. That's probably the best scenario situation right there. I have the rig repaired from the literal dinosaur that just took my bait and my hook, and we are going to put it right back out there and see what else we can get to pop up. Hopefully no more of those. I don't have my net with me because we were limited on space with what we could bring, since we're from just north of Cincinnati and it's a good 4-hour drive, and we're staying here for a week in a cabin. So that's why I didn't just net him. I genuinely don't know a better way I could have handled that. I don't like that he's got a hook in his mouth now. It will rust out, but even still, it's just a bummer. I don't, other than spinning him around and getting him by the back of the shell where he can't bite, but doing that while he's attached to a line is easier said than done. That's a fish. Not a very big fish, but that's a fish. I think it's another drum. Oh my God, it's a smallmouth. That is a huge smallmouth. Oh, let's get him onto the grass. New PB smallmouth landed, boys. Oh, he's off, he just got off. Chill. Lake Erie smallmouth bass. Let's get a pound and weight on him. That is a nice one. New personal best by far. I've never caught a decent smallmouth ever. Basically 3 pounds. Okay, that is new PB smallmouth. Actually only half a pound from my PB largemouth if it was a largie. So that is an incredible day of fishing so far, and we're just getting started for the most part. Probably gonna stay out here another hour and a half, but let's go ahead and get him back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. Got him. Got the little largemouth. Oh, it's not a largie, is it? It's a smallie. Whoops. Well, there he goes. Popped off that hook because it's meant for bluegill. That's 2 smallmouth today, though. One of the size that I'm more accustomed to catching, and absolutely decimated my personal best. Really after one of those perch, though. What is this? This is a bluegill. Nope, not a bluegill. Red-eared sunfish, very pretty. Another species that I don't catch very often back home. This goby's getting it at the bottom, which is really what I'm actually after, because I need more bait. But when I saw that perch, I kind of got distracted because I want to catch one so badly. I've caught plenty before, but all my pictures of them got lost when my computer's hard drive crashed. Moved spots and ended up getting a nice bluegill. Just kind of moved over back to where I was catching the gobies because I still need bait, so that's what I was doing. This guy is not going to be bait though. He is going to go back. Well, not sure how well you guys can see him, but there is a catfish down there, right there near the surface, and he looks like he is about on his last legs. He's not very big either, but he's definitely dying. Oh, he looks not great at all. Hopefully you guys can see him, but with that glare I kind of doubt it. Alrighty guys, that is it for video number 1 from the Lake Erie Send. I'm gonna hopefully have anywhere between 5 to 10 videos, possibly 14 if the fishing gets really good. But for a first video, I mean, I can't really be too happier. Huge drum, personal best, huge smallmouth, personal best, and a literal dinosaur showing up, sort of. But all that being said, I still have a lot of stuff I want to do here, and I'm gonna have a good time. Stay tuned for the videos. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you thought. And remember guys, life is fun. Go have an adventure.